Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. For masculine, we have struggling, the fledgling, the struggle, the anticipation, the burning, the desire, the beginning. And I'm noticing a small heart within this glowing red ember on her chest. And I don't know if you guys can see it. That small heart. A beginning. It's the struggle, you know how when you first start something, you kind of you're struggling in the beginning. You don't have your full footing. Let's get one for mutual energy. One for mutual energy, please. High Priestess of Spirit. And that's 7. Divine guidance, divine intuition, divine embodiment of all elements. I'm getting air, fire, water, earth. A little bit of Empress energy here. Growth, expansion, something divine. You in combination of all elements. Okay. One for feminine. And there's the High Priestess of Earth, grounding herself, loyalty, being grounded, being stable, being true, being loyal. Beautiful. Okay, so I have masculine and 1. That's a 1. That's a solid solo energy. It is a beginning stage. It is an independent number. We have 7. It's a collaborative spirit, divine energy here. And then we have High Priestess of Earth, which is a 3, which is a collaboration, a building energy. So let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on the inside. All right, masculine, let's talk about it. How are we feeling today? Emotionally confused, options, confusion surrounding the ending, a death, rebirth, choices. Not sure how to feel, not sure what to think about changes being made. There's success though. Okay. There's victory over being mentally stuck, though. Wanting victory, trying to overcome that mental stuck energy, trying to come out of it, trying to have that victory and success of whatever it is that's confusing his emotions and keeping him stuck in his head. Okay. Two at a time, I see, huh? Moving on to calmer waters. Coming out of that rest, pause, stagnated energy. Feel like healed, willing to take a leap of faith, taking a risk. Turning things around by opening up to give and receive love. It is a struggle. It is it's a struggle to accept the change and get in the swing of things, the new way of doing things, releasing control, opening up. A lot of times we do get bogged down with things being different, that we don't accept the different as a good thing, or we don't accept it to be like, okay, well, this is different, this is new, let's see how it goes. We kind of overthink it, we overprocess it, we involve our emotions in it and see, get confused about how it makes us feel and what we're thinking. We're overcoming that, and we're moving on from those conflicting thoughts. We're coming out of that stagnated period, that healing period, that pause or that rest. We're coming out of that, okay? And we're going to turn things around by being a little bit more open emotionally. Opening up, following your intuition and choosing a path. He's following his emotions, his feelings, and choosing a path. And a lot of times I think masculine was not overly using his emotions. He was more using his mind. Swords. And this is the confusion surrounding the change, but it's like this: the Seven of Cups is still emotions, still feelings. But we're overcoming that. We're moving away from that. We're opening up. We're using those emotions. Okay, it's a struggle, but I feel like for masculine, it's a good thing. More of embracing, being emotionally open to that change. Let's talk about feminine, High Priestess of Earth. Okay, grounding, a heavy load. We're gonna try that again. Grounding oneself, carrying a burden, feeling weighed down, feeling heavy, being tired, having a lot to do. Let's see. Let's talk about it, feminine. What else, feminine, are you feeling? How are you today? Weighed down by the relationship, the connection, the emotional burdens of this relationship. Trying to ground oneself, trying to get stable, carrying the weight of it. Let's see here. She's maturing emotionally for sure. Maturing, and I feel like that's an emotional maturity and moving forward, overcoming some difficulties within the relationship, the burden of it, the heaviness, the trials, the tribulations of it. I feel like she's romanticizing the thought of collaborating. She's wanting to go out, flirt, have good time, spend some time with friends. I'm getting also just wanting to offer, and see, notice the Page of Cups. Now we've elevated to the Knight of Cups. Wanting to present a loving invitation, a loving proposal in regards to reconciliation. It's also having the energy of emotionally showing what she feels, showing acts of kindness, acts of love, acts of emotion towards reconciliation, coming together, unity. Yeah, Emperor energy, taking control, following her intuition towards a new beginning in love. Yeah, it's like she's going deep within. She's finding that inner wisdom in order to get that that spark of creativity, get things started for her Ten of Cups, for that emotional fulfillment. It's like she's carrying the weight. She's grounding herself. She's following her intuition and taking those steps towards it. It's leveling up, bossing up, being in control. There's Ace of Wands again. There's a spark of creativity, a new passionate beginning, and forward movement. Yes, following the intuition, wanting to get things started, right? But you guys are there's a patience. There's waiting for clarity to come in. I feel like you guys are still waiting for clarity. That's been said in other readings where you're still kind of hesitating and waiting for more truth, more clarity, more understanding to come in. Yeah, there's still mental blockages. You guys are needing to make a decision, can't really see which way, or don't know what to think. A lot of hidden emotions, a lot of things are underneath the surface that you just can't see. Okay, you guys are working on your toxic and controlling behaviors, putting in the effort to get a new cycle started in order to gain growth and expansion here, to nurture the relationship, to give life to what you're trying to get started. And it's funny because the Emperor and the Empress are side by side at this time. Underneath the deck, you guys are emotionally loyal to each other. You have been there time and time again. And over time, those emotions have only deepened. They've only grown. They have only withstood the test of time. You guys do want to come rushing in. However, you're collecting more information on how to obtain this and keep it fair and balanced, keeping the balance, moving things rapidly, exchanging energy, and getting a higher perspective. You guys are moving. There is movement. You guys, we look at things and we expect these big dramatic acts or big dramatic shifts when we say cycles. Just understand that it doesn't work that way. Tarot is, on this grand scheme of things, dramatic. The words that are used, they're dramatic. They are in the essence of what's going on. So don't take it to where it's a literal. Just take it to as a figurative level. So if I say things are moving forward with purpose, direction, charging ahead, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it. It's purpose. Okay, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to answer the phone if he calls. That's forward movement. That's chariot energy. The Ace of Wands, that's creativity. Oh, I have an idea. I want to go dancing. I'm going to go dancing. That's action. That's Ace of Wands. Something that gets your blood going, that excites you. You know, Three of Wands. It's not just sitting at home waiting. It's I'm gonna be patient. You know, he'll come talk to me when he comes talk to me. It's let's not. I don't want it to be taken that way. So we are both in the energy of patience, doing working on toxic energy, our codependency, having trying to gain control in some type of way, um, following your intuition towards a new beginning in love, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking control of yourself. You're maturing emotionally. Um, Carrying the burden of the relationship, you're just trying to ground yourself, get your stability, have boundaries, setting guards, and standing tall and strong after the battle. So it's like after we come out of Page of Cups energy, we move on to the Knight of Cups energy. Now I do have Masculine and Queen of Cups energy, which is actually a nice thing to see. That's a lot. The only one that flipped was Ten of Cups. We'll keep it. Emotional confusion, options, choices, not sure what to do, illusions, confusion. We have the Ten of Earth, which is Ten of Pentacles. Maybe confused what's going on, and he's looking for long-term success and stability. Let's get one more. Yeah, and trying to be decisive, being a lot more disciplined and decisive. What's the Death and the Rebirth? Rejecting certain emotions and only keeping those that he wants to keep. And working on those. Only keeping those emotions that serve and working on that. Not paying attention to those emotions that don't work, don't benefit, or aren't worth keeping. Putting in the work for them. 6, okay. Victory and success, not wanting things to end. So it's kind of like him not wanting things to be over. It's like he's wanting to be alone, but he's not wanting to be alone. I feel like there's still some inner searching that's taking place. Some still alone time taken. More intuitive hits, yes. Mentally stuck, but he's following intuition to give equally, to keep things balanced. Reciprocity, equal give and take, right? Mentally stuck. Clarify the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters, internally healing, internally at a pause, waiting for things to mature and grow, missing nostalgia, moving away from trouble, though, mental conflict, winning at all costs, just leaving that behind. All the while, just still trying to grab onto those things that fulfill. The Four of Swords in reverse. Weighing options. Do I leave? Do I stay? What do I grow? Weighing options on growth and expansion. What am I giving life to? Coming out of that pause, but still trying to figure out what to do with the Empress. He's not sure on how to navigate the relationship. Not sure how to navigate through the relationship. Unclear. Weighing options, huh? Yeah, it's still a struggle. I feel like masculine at this time is trying to be a little bit more decisive and discerning here, clearing his thoughts, turning things around. I feel like there's no building here, though. Not putting in the work, not putting in the effort, not collaborating. Let me see something real quick. A group effort is not going well. The end result may be disappointing. And then seek the wisdom, guidance, or healing. I feel like he's wanting to turn some things around externally, because internally he's feeling like things aren't going well. He's needing to, feeling like he may need to move on, but outwardly he wants to turn things around. So his outside doesn't match his inside right now. He's not sure at this point. There is still some confusion. He's still struggling. He's needing to get himself emotionally mature and stable. We do have the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. I knew I was on the right track. That's too many. Emotions are volatile. One. Okay, opening up, going with the flow, releasing control, following his intuition emotionally, taking things slow. Not feeling emotionally invested at this time. Moving slow to emotionally divest. Moving slow because he is not emotionally invested. What's the Two of Wands? Direction, moving into the unknown, hidden emotions, some things that he's not able to see clearly, lights being shown, deep hidden emotions about Ten of Cups, Ten of Water. So it's like he's being decisive. He's wanting the Ten of Cups. He's clear. He wants the long-term success and stability, but it's like with the moon energy and the Ten of Waters, it's like it's not coming through as clear. Because I do feel like there's a lack there of emotional investment. So I would say, masculine, invest a little bit emotionally, release control, follow what you feel. What do you feel? Are you emotionally invested here? Are you emotionally invested there? Does your heart pull to you a certain direction? Listen to that. Follow that. Go deep within. Listen to that intuition. Ten of Wands, carrying the burden, carrying a heavy load. So again, going through a death and a rebirth process. So that may be, I'm not sure if that's masculines or feminines, death and rebirth on both sides, or they're both going through a death and rebirth Not making a choice, going through that process, not making a choice in love, not making that decision, not making that call, feeling burdened, feeling weighed down. Maybe feeling like maybe even ending the connection. Two of Cups. Sneaking away to get your own independence. Let's try that one more time. Needs to be emotionally stable. The relationship needs emotional stability, emotional maturity, and harmony. King of Cups needs to be emotionally stable in order to reunite. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Getting messages and downloads, becoming enlightened. So she gained maturity by messages and downloads, needing more clarity, needing more messages, more understanding, more. It's like I can't move on. I can't stabilize my emotions until I get more information. And those emotions are tied to the messages and the clarity that she's receiving. So again, that's why we have them both waiting for more clarity. I don't feel like there's a lack there of emotion, because we wouldn't be looking for clarity if we weren't emotionally tied in, correct? Because why do you try and understand something you have no feelings for? Nine of Wands. Releasing those burdens. Putting the burden of mental conflict down. Having the power within your own hands. You have the power. You have control over things. You're overcoming those things by actually picking up that power you have. And it's funny because when we speak about power being in your own hands, let's look at this card. Look at the wand. Look at the top of it. It's glowing. It's power. Power. Look at this. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. Maybe even grounding, following your intuition logically and on a 3D basis. You have control over this. Clarify the Knight of Cups, clarified by the elemental of earth. Just trying to get on stable ground, manifesting and trying to navigate your way through it. There's some things. Let's see here. Sorry. Three of Cups. Judgment. Making a judgment about that. Making a judgment surrounding reconciliation. The Emperor. Going after your desires. Taking control. Yeah, you have control. More Queen of Wands. Attracting. Trying to attract your Emperor. Trying to draw in. And it's funny because masculine's weighing his options surrounding the feminine, and the feminine is trying to draw him in, going after what she wants, attracting, bringing, having that alluring presence. High Priestess, the world, a new cycle. Follow your intuition, getting a new cycle started. Ace of Cups. Being patient for it, having a new beginning in love, self-care, self-love, investing in oneself, more power being held in your hand, and then internally you're just waiting for it. You're gonna bring it in. Those exciting, the excited emotion needed balance. Those that page of the elemental water on this one, Page of Cups energy on this one. You got clarity about what makes you happy, getting understanding about what truly makes you happy. And that goes back to the other reading, just knowing what makes you happy, trying to bring it in, bring in more what makes you happy. What's the Ace of Wands? Creativity, going by the book, and healing, following that high perspective. Clarify the Chariot. Passionate new beginning. Moving forward to that new beginning, that spark of creativity, right? That new idea, the new. Patiently waiting. You guys had a recent tower moment that needs to be tempered out. That needs a little bit of water on that fire. The fire needs to be put out. A little patience. It's okay. You're being guided to do it. Yeah. You're getting clarity in order to turn things around, to shift things around. Two of Swords, making a decision, holding things close to your heart, keeping the fire going. The Moon energy. Nervous, fearful energy, unable to take action. Nine of Swords with the King of Wands reversed, unable to take action because fears are taking over. So again, you look at it from a higher perspective. You heal, you pause, you hope, you pray about it. Divine guidance. Didn't I speak to that? Sevens represent, divinity, guidance. And then we have the Star. We have the Temperance out here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have a lot of different energies that actually go back to what you're following and what you're being guided to do. Taking care of yourself. You're mentally blocked, so you just hold it close to your heart. You're still fearful. You're not taking action. Unable to take action because you're frozen in fear. You want to take that leap. You want to be the fool. You want to take that risk. So, what do? Yeah, heartbroken. Trying to look into the future about a new, fresh start, new beginning. You're getting more information, getting the strength, overcoming devil energy. That's what I'm saying. We're working on it. Okay. Putting in the work in order to move forward. Yeah, you're trying to move forward. More Chariot energy, transformation energy, devil. Doing the work. Yes, going back to collecting more information. One more for the devil. Collecting more information. I'm being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned. Feeling left out. But I think that's tied to lack mentality, getting more information of what you're lacking, what you feel you don't have, the lack thereof information, right? See, the World, a new beginning to love, Ace of Cups. You both want it and wanting things to move a little bit faster. What's the Empress? Clarify the Empress. The Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, growth and expansion, and overcoming challenges, persevering. Nine of Fire here. And clear thinking, a clear mind so you can keep moving forward. Alrighty. Let's get some romance angels. Honestly, I just feel based on what's out here, it was a little hard to read, but it is. I don't want to say that she wants things to be over. She's just trying to manifest a way to navigate through these. She wants to get on solid ground. She wants to make that judgment call. I feel like reconciliation is what's on her mind, on feminine's mind. But there needs to be some type of transformation. There needs to be emotional stability. There needs to be a little bit more control in regards to what's taking place. Carrying the weight, putting the burdens down. Yeah, taking control back over that. Like, no, I'm not going to carry that. Getting downloads, getting messages about what actually makes her happy. She's getting clarity surrounding that, right? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction to keep this relationship going. So here's the thing. Maybe it feels like masculine is not sure what to do, feeling like things aren't working out, not weighing options when it comes to the Empress, feeling like maybe it is unrequited, and that's why he's needing to go back in and actually take a look at some things. I don't feel like it's unrequited though. That maybe I feel like that's a message of what he is. It could be a perception, wanting to come out of that pause, feeling like he's needing a way. I think in the grand scheme of things, patience is going to be key here. Yeah, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And that's where the Queen of Cups comes in, where it's like, I'm going to follow my intuition emotionally and know what I feel. Because I get confusion surrounding what to choose, what to do, how to feel, right? But I also get that release with the Queen of Cups, like not trying to be overly controlling and kind of letting things be as unconditional space, an unconditionally loving space, and just move slow. Just slow things down. Take things step by step, day by day. Maiden of Earth. Let's see here. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we got free yourself. It's time to take back control over your life. So the devil is getting more information surrounding feeling abandoned, trying to get a little bit more clarity surrounding that. I do feel like you guys have some blockages, have some things you can't see, some things that are being kept underneath the surface that needs to be explored a little bit more, as well as healed in order to continue to move forward. The Tower moment kind of shook some things up and needed to be stabilized, but that's why you guys are holding off as far as being patient, not coming into each other's like orb or realm or whatever you want to say. Let's see. Feminine. There's one. Okay, we'll take two. Alright. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I do feel, again, like some conversations are maybe needed. Wanting to discuss, trying to figure out how to navigate things. That right there, that communication is going to help a lot. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, you take control and you be patient. More patient energy. And then we got worth waiting for. Divine timings at work in your love life. So control what you can, take care of what you can, and release control of what you can't. Those things that you can overcome, those things that you can change and transform, that's in your hand. In order to release some of those burdens, feminine, go ahead and do so. Spending time together, enjoying each other is one of the better things you can do. Don't carry them. Open up and speak about them as well. I'm getting with the honeymoon. Do it together. Spend time together. Have those conversations. Open up. But, right now, you got to wait through the separation period. Love yourself first. family room. Okay, so it's do what you need to do, masculine. Um, in order to take care of what you need to take care of, you do have to love yourself first. You cannot present yourself within a family setting if you are not taken care of, because you are the provider. You are the one of the headstones of the family. So if you're not taken care of, the family is not taken care of. And that's just in all natural aspects of, where masculines um, are placed. But it's just, and it doesn't have to be masculine, can assume a feminine role in a family, but typically it is in that setting. You have to love yourself first. You have to take care of yourself, because again, you give so much, you provide so much, you work on so much. So again, in that family setting, put yourself first. Unrequited love in the distant horizons, and then express your love, the lovers. Unrequited love, like I said, I feel like that may be just him, his perception. Maybe feeling like working on the thought of rejection. Maybe changing things around and working on himself so it won't be. Because, like I said, it's in a distant horizon. It's not. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. Express your love, and then we got the lovers, so go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So it's like, it's not the lack of, I don't feel like it's unrequited. That I don't even, sometimes in love readings that card comes out and it's not meaning what it means. So anyway, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That main female, I do feel like some of that was more leaning. I think more masculine is seeing feminine take more control of her life. That's why I kept saying the power is in your hand. The power is in your hand. You can free yourself. We got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and there's your expectation. You guys are expecting that, and then we have to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah. Take off the mask. Let it shine through. False person. Honeymoon. There's going to be a sudden wealth. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe wanting to see each other, having a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I do feel like this is just more of somebody having an abundance of conversation, as well as being a little bit more mature and stable and secure with it, with the communication. Separation. Yep. It's keeping you guys away from each other, worth waiting for. Divine time is at work from your love life. I feel like you feel like that is maybe either a deception or the time is being taken away from you. Underneath the deck, marriage, wanting marriage. So let's get some outgoing messages. Hate when it's hot outside. Flies, man, flies. Alright. Outgoing messages to confirm what I've already said, or give new messages, or clarify what I've already said. What else do we have? Yeah, that's where I was picking up. I feel like masculine's more on the chasing end. Alright, wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. We got the chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. I think we spoke about that. And then the chaser, going back to that unrequited love, maybe feeling like things, it's unrequited and his offer may be rejected. Self-indulgence, focus on self-work. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. That's maybe spending that time alone in hermit mode, feeling like things aren't really working out, wanting to move to calmer waters, wanting to turn things around, but also wanting to move slow. So I feel like there's just a lot of decisions that masculine needs to make here. Then we got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. We got photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So we already had that as well with the 6 cups, holding on, those fond memories, feeling nostalgic. So that mutual energy. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing inner child and growth. Clock, need time, takes time, time. In time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Then we got grow with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I do feel a lot of boundaries are being set. Some things were shaken up, some fears were out there. The fears, blocked action being taken. You both want to get more information. You're working on, codependency, negative actions, and things like that. Working those energies out. So no worries, right? Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. I do feel like having that control, feeling like what makes you happy, getting clear on what makes you happy. So you guys are both investigating and waiting on that. So let's get some more. Talking, interested in conversing more, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. That's what I was getting with that Knight of Swords. that Maiden of Air, which is the Knight of Swords, wanting incoming, wanting the conversation, wanting to discuss, wanting those downloads or that information to come in. We have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. I feel like there is love there with the Mother of Fire and the Emperor. Yeah, you strongly desire the masculine. You're being the one in control outwardly, but inwardly you're trying to draw in the masculine. So you're trying to come from a stable place in order to do so. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Again, you just want to enjoy each other. You want to be emotionally stable and collaborate. I think you're wanting to present love and reconcile. It's just you've made a judgment about it. Something about getting on stable ground and manifesting, a way to maneuver through. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from past, making memories. Talk. I think we already did talking, but yeah, pretty much, yeah. Ooh, there you go. The sword in the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I see where feminine's coming from. I think she's coming from a more grounded place as far as emotionally. With the the Crown of Water out, and the Emperor. I don't feel like in no way, shape, or form her emotions are taking control. I do feel like she's looking at things from an action-oriented place. on what to do and how to do it, putting burden down. As far as the transformation goes, she's not making any choices. She's not making any decisions at this time. But as far as reconciliation, she is very clear. That's something she would like to do. Excuse me. But as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.